Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. The DeKalb. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. The DeKalb County School District is proud to present the class of 2019 for McNair High School.
Good morning. My name is Brianna Clement. May you please stand for the presentation of colors. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Good morning. My name is Marciana Cook, and I am very honored to welcome you all to the commencement ceremony for the miraculous class of 2019. Our 12-year journey has finally come to an end. Along the way, we faced and overcome many challenges, losing a teacher and a student. Senior plans were broken, but we remained inspired. Parents, thank you for the constant guidance and support given through every step of the way, for giving up your time no matter the circumstance, how foul our moves were, and for showing us complete acceptance, love, and understanding. Teachers, thank you for making these last 4 years a marvelous adventure, for instilling us with the encouragement to make it to the finish line. But most of all, thank you for teaching us to rise above our circumstances and to give our very best at everything we do. Class of 2019. This is the exciting moment that we've all been planning for and looking forward to. But don't just dwell on this moment. We are Generation Z, the generation of influencers. So take this in consideration and think about how we will affect our community, our nation, and develop global relationships. As Oprah Winfrey once said, doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment. And lastly, congratulations to my class, the class of 2019.
Good morning once again, everyone. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our distinguished guest. I will ask when I call your name if you would please stand and be recognized. Dr. R. Stephen Green, Superintendent. Dr. Michael Irwin, Board Chair. And Dr. Bernetta Jones, Region 7 Superintendent. If there are any other cabinet members in the audience, if you would please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you.
struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle, and sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there, ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the
Greetings, family, friends, teachers, staff, guests, and especially my fellow seniors. My name is Kathy Romero, and it's an honor to welcome you to Dr. Ronald E. McNair High School class of 2019 graduation as your salutatorian. When I first sat down to write this speech, many things flew in my head. I honestly had no idea what to talk about, since I don't want to make this speech too long, since I know we all just want to get our diplomas and go. But having that in mind, everything came to me. When we cross this stage and awkwardly shake hands with everyone up here and take a picture that generation upon us will look at and admire, we will close a chapter and enter a new one in our lives. Thinking on this is both exciting and nerve-wracking, since we don't know what life has in store for us. A quote that a lot of us may have heard from a relative or just from anyone in general is life is like a roller coaster. Some days we have our ups and some days we have our downs. I think our trip to Six Flags gave us a firsthand experience on that. When we were waiting to ride the Scream Machine or Goliath or Superman, we were all excited, just like today. I bet everyone is just ready to walk and never look back. But when we were strapped to our seats, we all had a little fear in our hearts. We had no idea what to expect and probably still don't know what to expect in this roller coaster called life. As we enter this new chapter, I hope we will all take the words of our very own with us. Excuses are tools of the incompetent, used to build monuments of nothingness. Those who specialize in them seldom amount to anything. I wholeheartedly believe that Mr. McLennan's quote will perfectly embody our future. We will no longer be the kids who constantly make excuses for not doing anything. We will become adults who take ownership of our actions and learn and build our character while we do so. Because if we don't, then we will be nothing. We will have nothing to drive for since we cannot take ownership of ourselves and do anything with it. In my final remarks, and on behalf of the class of 2019, I'd like to extend our deepest appreciation to our teachers and administration for your dedication and perseverance in guiding us throughout these 4 years, and to our family, friends, and others for giving us constant support and reassurance. Without you guys, our journey might have been more unpredictable. And a final word to my fellow graduates. We cried, we laughed, we smiled, and we definitely suffered. But most importantly, we all and will continue to succeed. And I want to sincerely say congratulations to the class of 2019.
Good morning, parents, teachers, faculty, staff, school board, superintendent, and to the extraordinary class of 2019. My name is Tania Scott, and I'm honored to stand here today as valedictorian of Dr. Ronald McNair High School. These last 4 years have been, well, unexpected. High school is not where it appears to be in TV shows and movies. They highlight the fun and exciting times, but never acknowledge the rough patches their students and teachers go through as well. High school is laborious. Having to stay after for practice, clubs, or go to work after a long 8 hours of being in school, to come home and stay up during the middle of the night and complete a boatload of homework for all 4 of your teachers, and still manage to come to school the very next day on time and do it all over again. High school is a roller coaster that all students have to ride. You can either scream, hold on tight, and pray that you make it through alive, or you can cry and beg to get off. But with teachers like Miss Hasty or Miss Smith Scott, I'm pretty sure you're gonna scream. My high school experience was a bit unorthodox. Between firemaking in the 9th grade and dual enrollment my last 2 years, I never really got that high school experience. It was very difficult writing this speech, knowing that I didn't have any true memories to share with my senior class. Being a college student is where I remember most, but I wish I would have had those shared memories that I can carry on with me today, like having Mr. McClendon as a teacher or doing a senior project with you guys. On second thought, a senior project, I'd rather not. Anyway, this is the day we're able to turn over a new leaf, a new chapter in our book of life. A wise woman once said, behind you are the challenges you've met. Before you lies new possibilities. Today, you choose the direction of your life. You see, as we change gears from college, the military, from high school to college, the military, trade school, or a full-time job, we also have to change our mindset. That mindset that things are going to be handed to us, that there is someone right behind us taking up for the mistakes we made and constantly reminding us of the tasks we have to complete. One thing dual enrollment has taught me is maturity and responsibility, to accept my failures and bounce back harder, to never give up when things didn't go as planned. The world is tough, and we're in a constant competition with one another. You might think your life is all perfectly planned out. You can see it. You're so close to becoming that ideal person with the big house, multiple cars, and a huge family. But let me tell you, your life isn't going to play out just as you planned it, and it sure isn't happening if you don't put the work in. There will be many hurdles you have to jump, mountains you have to climb, and bridges you have to cross to get where you want to be. The key to having a successful future starts with having a good mindset and an education. Constantly learning new things and gaining knowledge changes how you see the world, how you react in certain situations, and how you view others. See, the brain can expand itself as much as it needs to and can collect indefinite information, but it's up to you to decide what to do with that information you're collecting. It's up to you to decide how important your education is to you and how it can impact your life for the better. At this time, I would like to acknowledge some very important people whom without this day would not be possible. First, I would like to thank my teachers, administrations, Ms. Gorey for always getting on me about completing my assignments on time before my classes ended. My friends, you know who you are, for sticking beside me and through thick and thin, and encouraging me to keep going when I want to give up. A very special thanks to my mom and my family for believing in me and pushing me to strive for greatness through these last 12 years of being in school. And lastly, thank you to my senior class for just being you and for understanding that the small things we do every day will lead to something bigger in the future. Thank you.
Good morning once again to everyone and all of our guests that's here on stage this morning. Before I go into our academic summary, I would like to take a moment to recognize the family of a forever Mustang, Jamal Anderson. Jamal passed in December of 2018, 6 months prior to graduation. The class of 2019 wanted to honor his life and memory by acknowledging his family on what would have been his graduation day. At this time, will the family of Jamal Anderson please stand? On behalf of the entire Dr. Ronald E. McNair High School family, we want you to know that we love Jamal, we enjoyed knowing him, and will always remember him for his sweet, calming, and gentle spirit. Although he is not here physically, he is here in spirit. Class of 2019, let's give a hearty applause for Jamal Anderson, a forever Mustang. Thank you, family. You may be seated. Please see me following the ceremony. I have something for you. To the graduates today, I want you to know that it has been an honor to serve as your principal. I was thinking of some parting words for you today that will help you along your life's journey. And this is what I came up with. Since commencement is really a designation of a new beginning, your past reality becomes, in many ways, very revealing. Your experiences from one phase of life to the next exposes the true you. What kind of attitude you have, your personality, your values, what kind of friends you have chosen, and so on. Although you will see things that you love about yourself, undoubtedly you will see things about yourself that you need to change. Today I'm here to tell you to not be afraid to face the ugly things about yourself. For it's in the correcting of these ugly things that you find a more beautiful you. Make sure you always use what you know as a learning experience. You will always fare well in your next phase of life. Be intentional. Find your purpose and travel your purpose path. Although life will throw you some curveballs, it's going to throw you some heartache, and it's definitely going to throw you some rough times. It will also show you success, true purpose, and victories galore. But you have to stay on your purposed path. On this path, you may have to drop some friends you thought you would be there for the long journey. You have to make some sacrifices that you didn't even know existed. You may have to embrace some values your parents and grandparents have tried to instill in you. Sometimes you may even have to walk alone. But whatever you do, don't veer off of your path. In the words of a great singer, Fantasia, she said, sometimes you gotta lose to win. Make sure that when you arrive at your destination, you realize that, in the words of another great singer, Paul Jones, that I've had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days and some sleepless nights. But when I look around and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days, and I won't complain. So if you don't remember anything else that I have tried to instill in you for the 4 years that you have been at Dr. Ronald E. McNair High School, remember these words. When you walk your purpose path, the view from the top is always worth the climb. Speaking of the climb, the class of 2019 is on the way up. The academic summary for the class of 2019 is as follows. There is a total of 121 graduates in this class. 4 will be graduating with honors and distinction, 112 college prep diplomas, 3 exceptional education diplomas, 57 of those students will be attending a 4-year college or university. 17 will be attending a 2-year technical community college. 5 of them will attend technical or specialty schools. 10 will go to the military. 19 will go to the workforce. And 13 are undecided. And let me take this moment to acknowledge 3 amazing graduates in this class have not only made it to their high school graduation, but have already graduated from college with an associate's degree. If you are one of the 3, please stand at this time. Congratulations. With various academic scholarships, some coming from previous McNair High School classes, even some from former Walker High School classes, former employees scholarships, former student scholarships, full rides to schools, totaling, $299,000 just for one of the schools. That's an expensive school, and you better do well, Brother Cameron. Our total academic scholarship is $1,962,290. This includes band scholarships for $475,000. At this time, I would like to introduce none other than our superintendent. So at this time, please join me in welcoming our superintendent and chief educational officer of DeKalb County School District, Dr. R. Stephen Green, to the podium to certify the academic summary of this class of 2019.
Okay, class of 2019, McNair High School, this is where we seal the deal and make it real. Are you ready? Dr. Earl, what you think? What you think? I want to hear a little bit more from you. Are you ready for this? Before we get to that, I think you owe some debt of gratitude to your parents and family members. I want you to stand, turn and face your parents and say, oh, thank you. All right. You may be seated. What we're about to give to you, what you have earned, is your high school diploma. You will always have this. It will always be with you, and no one will ever be able to take this from you because you have earned it. And now with the formality. Dr. Michael Irwin, Chairman of the Board of Education, I, as the Superintendent and CEO of DeKalb County School District, present to you the class of 2019 for McNair High School. I hereby certify that these students have met all course requirements and have earned at minimum 24 Carnegie units as established by Advanced Ed, the State Board of Education, the Georgia Accrediting Commission, and the DeKalb County Board of Education. Therefore, I, as CEO and superintendent, am requesting that you, as the board chair, Dr. Michael Irwin, release their diplomas and certify them as graduates of McNair High School.
Greeting, class of 2019. You don't sound like you're ready to go. On the basis of your certification, I accept your recommendation. The academic achievement of this class meets the course requirements as established by Advanced Ed, the Georgia Board of Education, the Georgia Accrediting Commission, and the DeKalb County Board of Education. As a representative of the DeKalb County Board of Education, I authorize the release and presentation of diplomas and certificates of the class of 2019 at Dr. Ronald E. McNair High School. Congratulations.
Tania Scott. Kathy Romero. Marciana Cook. Brianna Clemon. Isaiah McClary. Jada Ansley. Alicia Brown. Darius George. Shantasia Harrell. Jamisha Huey. Elia Kemp. Cameron Madison. Keisha Robinson. Jaquishiana Washington. Ulysia Ahabu. Jamoris Ambles. Edward Empoza. Michael Anderson. Caleb Atwaters. Kamari Baldwin. Jabrian Bennett. Decory Bishop. Jabez Blake. Dontavius Brewer. Janae Brewster Hollenshed. Champel Bridges. Deja Brogdon. Reginald Davis. Jamia Brooks. Zakia Burdette. DeAndre Campbell. Kiera Carter. Makemia Carter. Miracle Carter. Dayon Chapman. Nala Cody. Destiny Daniel. Dominitris Davis. Kiana Dixon. Nadia Dixon. DeQuavius Dubose. Samaj Ellington Johnson. Kyron Fisher. Roger Fortson. Jana Foster. Romero Frazier. Malik Gaston. Elise Gibbs. Sierra Green. Mohammed Guy. Tanika Hammond. Ariana Harrell. Cameron Hart. Tatiana Hayes. Quintavious Haynes. Melina Hicks. Shanteria Hudson. Michael Humphrey. James Lee Hippolyte. Donquavius James. Marquita Johnson. Jessica Jones. Jordan J. Jones. Jordan K. Jones. Fatumata Kaba. Shakia Kitchen. Martika Lottie. Davion Matthews. Kimra Matthew. Raymond Maynard. Kevin McKinney. Zaya Miller. DeKevion Montgomery. Stephen Moore. Eunicia Neal. Nick Andu. Chancellor Parker. Patience Philpott. Jamil Phipps. Emerald Pope. Kadra Preston. DeMonte Pullen. Tamia Randall. Abigail Rattray. Demarius Reed. Devasia Reeves. Joshua Rhodes. Asaya Richardson. Thomas Rivers. Mario Rodriguez Rodriguez. Jaslyn Romer. Myron Rucker. Courtney Shanks. Jalen Simmons. Josiah Snaggs. Zalethia Sorrells. Shanteria Stafford. Jaquez Starks. Adrian Starks. Kayla Stiegel. Michael Stowers. Deshaun Sutton. Carlos Taylor. Jamia Tompkins. Tramika Viktram. Zakiria Viktram. Valerie Ware. John Webb. Ja'Cory Williams. Kayla Williams. Kiara Williams. LaKayla Williams. Marquel Williams. Shania Willis. Shania Willis. And Sierra Willis.
Good morning, parents, teachers, administrators, schoolmates, classmates, and the wonderful class of 2019. My name is Isaiah McClary, and I had the pleasure of serving as the 2018-2019 Executive President. I would like to thank all of you for coming to celebrate this momentous occasion with us today. We thank our teachers and administrators for pushing us to continue to work hard and strive for greatness. We would like to thank our parents for the endless sacrifices they have made for us. I stayed up many nights writing this speech and thinking about things to say, and nothing came to mind. Days and days passed, and yet I had no essay. I didn't stress it because I've been stressing 4 years now, trying to pass countless AP classes, and now that is over. Another day passed and no essay, but my speech is here today. You, the class of 2019, is my speech. Your actions today speak louder than any words could. See, all of you have a testimony worth sharing, and I think it's my duty today to show those who come after us what your testimonies mean. Many of us, day after day, have made the decision to keep going. All the odds were stacked against us, but we kept going. We never gave up. This year we lost a classmate, one dear to our hearts, but we kept going. We lost a teacher, but we kept going. Many of us took many losses this year, but we never quit. See, life is about choices, good and bad. And today we have made one of the greatest decisions of our lives, and that's to keep going. This year has prepared us for life like no other. It has shown us that no matter how hard life gets, you continue to push through. See, many of us could have given up a long time ago, but we pushed through, not because our parents told us to or our teachers told us so. It's because we want to provide a better life, not just for ourselves, but for our loved ones. You have made it through all adversities because something in you wouldn't let you quit. that's because God has a greater purpose on your life. And I stand here today to tell you that you can, you will, because you must. Now, Dr. Ronald E. McNair, class of 2019, stand. And on the count of 3, stand. And on the count of 3, we will turn our tassels from the right to the left, signifying that we are now alumni of Dr. Ronald E. McNair High School, class of 2019. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you for attending our graduation ceremony. Please remain standing until all graduates have left the auditorium. We ask for your cooperation by exiting through the doors to your right. Please follow the directions of the ushers as you proceed to the West Plaza to greet your graduates. On behalf of the DeKalb County School District Board of Education and our Superintendent, Dr. R. Stephen Green, we thank you for your support and congratulate you and your graduate on achieving this significant milestone.